Think you're brave? Here are 5 forbidden places on Earth we dare you to visit. So secret, so dangerous, and so completely off limits that getting in is basically impossible. We spent weeks researching these locations and what we found is absolutely insane. From an island where visitors are met with spears to a vault holding the key to humanity's survival, these aren't your typical tourist traps. Forget no trespassing signs. We're talking about places guarded by military force and invisible threats that could end you in an instant. So get ready, because we're about to take you on a virtual tour of the 5 most forbidden places on the entire planet. And stick around to the end, because the last one is a place where a single wrong step could be your last. Let's do this! First up is a place straight out of a nightmare adventure movie. North Sentinel Island, located in the Bay of Bengal. Home to the Sentinelese, one of the last uncontacted tribes on Earth. They've rejected contact for possibly tens of thousands of years. They live a hunter-gatherer lifestyle, completely isolated. They want to keep it that way, not looking for new friends or visitors. The Indian government made it illegal to go within a 5-kilometer radius. That rule exists to protect the Sentinelese. They have no immunity to common diseases like the flu or measles. Even a simple cold from a visitor could wipe out their entire population. History shows it doesn't end well. In 2018, American missionary John Allen Chau illegally traveled to the island. He made several attempts to land, and on his final attempt, he was killed by the tribesmen. The message was crystal clear: stay away. This isn't a game or tourist attraction, it's their home. The island is a living time capsule and must be left alone, out of danger and moral obligation. The Indian government enforces the exclusion zone from a safe distance. Alright, next up we're heading to the middle of the Nevada desert to a place that has fueled more conspiracy theories than anywhere else on Earth. Area 51. You've definitely heard of it. It's a highly classified United States Air Force facility. What goes on inside those gates is one of the most tightly guarded secrets in the world. You can't just drive up to the front gate. The perimeter is marked with orange posts and stern warning signs. Photography prohibited. Use of deadly force authorized. They mean it. The entire area is patrolled by mysterious security guards known as camo dudes, who drive around in white pickup trucks and are armed. The base is monitored by motion sensors, cameras, and helicopters that will show up out of nowhere if you cross the line. Officially, it's to protect experimental aircraft and weapons, the U-2 spy plane, the F-117 Nighthawk. Secrecy keeps foreign powers from knowing what they're developing, but legends persist. Bob Lazar claimed reverse engineering of alien spacecraft, claims the government denies, but the fascination remains. In 2019, the Storm Area 51 Facebook event went viral. Thousands showed up. The military issued warnings, and a few people who tried to cross the line were arrested. So yeah, we dare you to visit, but the closest you'll get is a dusty road with a threatening sign. Our third forbidden place isn't guarded by soldiers or hostile tribes, but by thousands of tons of rock and ice. Welcome to the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, located almost halfway to the North Pole. This place is literally one of the most important buildings in the entire world. Think of it as the ultimate insurance policy for our food supply. It holds over 1.2 million seed samples representing more than 6,000 plant species. If a global catastrophe, asteroid impact, nuclear war, or runaway climate change wipes out crops, seeds stored here could restart agriculture. It's built deep inside a mountain where the permafrost helps keep seeds frozen even if power fails. Getting there is a mission, and access is extremely restricted. Only a handful of officials have the codes. The vault has already proved its worth. Duplicate seeds sent from Aleppo were used to restart collections when war made local storage impossible. It's a Fort Knox for seeds, built to outlast us all. So while we dare you to visit, this is one place you should be glad is off limits. If you want a forbidden place that's genuinely, terrifyingly haunted, look no further than Poveglia Island in the Venetian Lagoon. This small, abandoned island is strictly off-limits to visitors. During the Roman era and the Black Death, the island was used to isolate victims of the plague. Thousands were forcibly shipped to Poveglia to die. It's said the soil is 50% human ash. Imagine the terror soaked into this land. In 1922, a mental hospital was built. Legend says a sadistic doctor performed twisted experiments, lobotomies with crude tools. Patients reported ghosts and horrifying whispers. The doctor was said to have climbed the bell tower and thrown himself off, or worse, died by a ghostly mist. After the asylum closed in 1968, the island fell into decay. Only investigators with special permission have been there, and many report terrifying experiences. EVPs saying leave and die, thermal images and physical reactions. Would you dare to spend a night here? Even if you could get past the authorities, you'd be contending with the island's history. A perfect storm for paranormal activity. It's a true island of the dead. For our final and perhaps most dangerous forbidden place, we're going to the Chernobyl exclusion zone in Ukraine. This isn't off limits because of secrets or ghosts. It's because of an invisible enemy, radiation. On April 26, 1986, Reactor 4 exploded, releasing catastrophic radioactive material and causing the worst nuclear disaster in history. The fallout contaminated huge regions of Ukraine, Belarus, and Russia. To contain it, a 30-kilometer exclusion zone was established. Over 116,000 people were forced to evacuate, leaving everything behind. Pripyat became a ghost town overnight. Isotopes like cesium-137 and strontium-90 have long half-lives. Hotspots can cause severe radiation sickness and death. A hastily built sarcophagus contained Reactor 4. In 2016, a massive new safe confinement was slid over the old structure, a multi-billion-dollar containment project. You can technically visit today, but only with an authorized guide on marked paths, carrying Geiger counters, and following strict rules. Do not touch, do not sit, do not take souvenirs. Time-frozen interiors, schoolbooks, dolls, and a Ferris wheel that never opened make the experience surreal and chilling. Despite regulations, some stalkers sneak in without guides. They risk deadly hotspots like the Red Forest, where trees died from massive radiation doses. Nature has reclaimed the zone. Wolves, bears, and wild horses roam, but the radioactive legacy remains. Breaking the rules here risks arrest, health, and life. The zone is a stark testament to consequences we must never forget. So there you have it. 5 of the most heavily guarded, dangerous, and forbidden places on the planet. From an island that greets visitors with arrows to a vault that holds the future of our food, a haunted plague island, a top-secret base of legend, and the radioactive ghost city of Chernobyl. If you could get a free pass, no arrests, no consequences, which one would you choose? Let us know in the comments below. If you had a good time, destroy that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss our next insane adventure. Turn on notifications. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.